Scientists suggest that simply moving your legs is the most powerful drug ever discovered for the human brain. Have you ever wondered why a simple stroll can solve a problem that hours of sitting couldn't? Most people treat walking as a leisure activity, but the latest peer-reviewed data reveals it is a mechanical hard reset for your biology. If you want to know how walking physically increases the size of your brain, why it's actually superior to running for preventing diabetes, and the secret FIT formula that guarantees results, be with us until the end. We're stripping away the fitness marketing to look at the hard, science-backed truth of the human stride. To understand the power of walking, we have to look at the current US landscape. According to data from the CDC and the National Library of Medicine, approximately 25% of American adults are completely sedentary. This sitting disease is linked to a staggering increase in metabolic syndrome. However, research on PubMed Central highlights a fascinating survival statistic. U.S. adults who take at least 7,000 steps a day have a 50 to 70% lower risk of premature death compared to those taking fewer. This isn't just movement, it is a cellular reprogramming. Let's count down the 5 physiological shifts that happen when you start today. Number 1, cognitive restoration. Scientists suggest that walking triggers the release of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of this as Miracle-Gro for your neurons. Data reveals that walking just 30 minutes a day can physically increase the volume of your hippocampus, the center for memory and learning. You aren't just walking, you are building a bigger, more resilient brain. Number 2, the cortisol cleanse. Have you ever noticed your stress vanishing after a walk? According to science, walking is a mechanical pump for your lymphatic system, but it also burns off cortisol, the stress hormone. Research in the Journal of Psychiatric Research found that 30 minutes of walking is more effective at destroying symptoms of depression than many pharmaceutical interventions because it releases a flood of endorphins that sitting simply cannot trigger. Number 3, the heart armor. The American Heart Association recently debunked a massive myth. You do not need to run to save your heart. According to science, walking is just as effective as running for lowering blood pressure and cholesterol. It acts as a natural beta blocker, scrubbing your arteries clean without the massive cortisol spike found in high-intensity cardio. Number 4, the metabolic fix. This is the hidden secret for metabolism. According to data, walkers demonstrate a 6 times greater improvement in glucose tolerance than runners. While running burns sugar fast, walking trains your body to process insulin efficiently. If you are among the 96 million Americans with prediabetes, walking is your biological armor. Number 5, the silent fat burner. Walking is the invisible catalyst of weight loss. According to science, because walking is low impact, it doesn't trigger the extreme hunger signals that often lead to overeating after a gym session. Scientists suggest that by maintaining a heart rate within the aerobic window, your body becomes highly efficient at oxidizing stored fat instead of burning through its limited sugar reserves. Interesting facts. The data shows walking affects the genders differently. For men, walking is linked to a significant reduction in prostate-related inflammation. For women, research on NLM confirms that the piezoelectric impact of the stride signals the skeleton to build new bone tissue, making it the #1 defense against osteoporosis. But you can't just stroll aimlessly. To unlock these shifts, you must follow the FIT formula. Frequency, aim for every single day. Repetition is what tells your cells to reprogram their metabolic rate. Intensity, use the talk test. You should be able to talk, but you should not want to sing. Time, 30 minutes is the magic threshold. This is when the biological switches for fat burning and brain vessel growth actually flip. To maximize your results, use these 3 healthy science pro tips. The arm stretch. Don't keep your hands in your pockets. Swinging your arms engages the upper body and increases your calorie burn by 10%. Morning time routine. Walk within 30 minutes of waking up. The natural light resets your circadian rhythm, guaranteeing better sleep and higher energy for the next 24 hours. And hydration. Always drink water before you start. A dehydrated biological engine creates more friction and less efficiency. Walking isn't just physical, it heals the mind. Scientists suggest that walking with your half naturally syncs your brainwaves.
This shared rhythm releases oxytocin, a hormone that lowers stress and deepens your bond. If you walk alone, listening to music puts your brain in a deep flow state. According to data, matching your steps to a beat clears your head, releases good-feel dopamine, and leaves you completely recharged and focused. The pharmaceutical industry cannot bottle the benefits of a 30-minute walk, but you can access them for free. Tell us in the comments, are you ready to commit to the FIT formula? Let's discuss the data below. If you want more science-backed guides to human optimization, subscribe to Healthy Science. To your health.